What's going on YouTube? Rob A again, and today we're taking a look at another Tenkai Knights set. This time it's the Blastank War Stallion set. Now this has two minifigures, Dromus and Lynad, and has 148 pieces, and just like the other Tenkai Knights sets, it's way overpriced. Yeah, this thing will run you about $30 for 148 pieces and two minifigs. That's kind of a lot. It is compatible with other leading brands. It comes with a giant brick that turns into a horsey shape. Bricks transforms. Very nice, guys. Very nice. So you can see, this is how they work. They are like a brick, and then a guy, and then an armored guy. So, it comes with two action bricks. As you can see, it's the Blastank here. It's kind of a weird tank form-ish thing. And then it turns also into this horse. I don't believe that you can actually transform from one to the other. I think you actually, like the Creo Transformer sets, you have to take it all apart and then put it back together as either or. But yeah, you can also see on the back here they have a co-cell for the Sky Griffin, which looks kind of cool actually, and the Dimensional Dropship, which also looks pretty cool. I haven't seen this one, and this one's stupid expensive, so I don't have either of those as of yet. But either way, let's get this thing open and put together, and we'll check it out. So I'll see you in a moment. Alright guys, so here we have the War Stallion part of the set here, and as I normally do, we're going to take a look at the minifigures first. So here we have Dromus and Lynad, and I think Lynad is a good guy and Dromus is a bad guy. It's my best guess anyway. But as you can see, this is pretty much a dark evil version of a Braven Wolf. Instead of the red sword, he's got a blue cape. He's all in black, and his wolf face has a big scar on its eye. But yeah, that's pretty cool. You can pop his whole head off, apparently. There we go. There is the face for that guy. And yeah. And here is Lynad. You can see he's got a pretty cool design on his chest here. And his helmet also comes off to show off his little face there. He's got some big old clear see-through cannons. That's pretty cool. And the way these things work is you fold the little chest piece up, fold these arm bits up, fold up the legs, and then just tuck the hands in the sides here. And there you go. It's just a little building brick, which is compatible with unnamed building brick toy, and you just clip them together just like that. And I'm not sure why they do that, but they do. So without further ado, let's take a look at the War Stallion. Alright guys, so here we have the War Stallion, and yeah, I mean it's vaguely horse shaped. You see it's got a little tail going on there. It's very, very strange. So there's quite a bit of posability going on here. You got kind of limited ball jointed shoulders here, ball jointed mid leg, lower leg. A little bit of wiggle room in the feet, just due to the way it's put together. And same for the back legs; they're all the same, just mirrored for the back here. He's got a head that can go. It's also on a ball joint. It's a little limited by the pieces up here, but it can go up and down all right. And of course he's got a ball joint here at the mid neck as well, so he can eat some grass. Well, he can't really reach that far down, but he can look down. He's got this giant hawking thing on his back, and what you do with that is you take your little guy here and you kind of stick him at the controls. There you go, just like that, sorta, kinda. And you can push this down on his shoulders, I guess, to lock him in, or some sort of cockpit kinda, sorta thing. And then you've got some cannons on ball joints back here, and these are pretty cool. These are the action bricks, and you press this stud right here, and it fires off the missiles. Yeah, just be careful. You can't really have this guy in too many poses. Just kind of standing upright. Because the weight of the backpack will just push, like if you try and do, you know, like an action pose, the weight of the backpack will just, you know, push the legs down. At least on mine. Your ball joints may be tighter, and I'm sure you could tighten them some more with some polish or something like that. But he's got a pretty mean looking face going on here. Yeah, it's certainly interesting. These are printed bricks along here, and these are stickers up here. More stickers. And he's got a little flame tail and some armor bits. And then I like the chains. I thought those were pretty cool. The clear red sort of chains. And all this armor is also printed. So yeah, and then like all of these, he is made up of a big brick, and since I have to take this apart for the tank mode anyway, I may as well just take this giant silly backpack thing off. Take this off as well. May as well just take the whole head off while we're here. There we go. Armor bits go away. Armor bits. And I guess that's the whole leg right there. There we go. That goes off. This comes off. Armor bit, armor bit. There's a little block right here. That comes off. That's the leg again. There we go, there we go. The hooves have to be removed. Like so. And then, of course, the fire on the tail. And then you're left with this weird little skeleton. And what you want to do with this thing, if I'm remembering correctly, is you want to just turn this around like so. Like that. And then this gets kind of all pegged together here. Just like that, okay. And I don't know if I'm doing this right. And then these come around to like this. Alright, there we go. And then they get pegged up there. Do the same thing on the other side. Just get pegged in right like that. Oh, you know what? I think this tail, whoops, I think the tail actually goes down the center. Yes, indeedy it does. And it pegs in right there, and that should hold this middle part kind of in some more. There we go, kind of, sorta. I think we're getting something going on here. I know this is exactly what you guys wanted to see. Me fighting with this little brick horse thing. That's exactly what you signed up for. I know it. Don't lie. Don't lie. Alright, there you go. And then you've got this giant brick that turns into a horse shape, which is weird. But you can stick the bricks on there, and they'll fit just fine. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and off camera, I'm going to build the Blastank, and then we will come back and check that out. So I'll see you guys in just a moment. Okay guys, so here is the Blastank all completed, and as you can probably see, it's a lot bigger than the Warhorse. The main body of the Warhorse is just this little gray blob right in here, and then they use the arms for the canopy, the cockpit, whatever you choose to call it. And so it turns from a bad guy horse into a good guy tank. I'm really not, like, I don't know anything about the show. I don't know anything about anything as far as Tenkai Knights is concerned. I just know that this is weird. So as you can see, it gains some treads that don't move or roll or anything. They're just plastic pieces, and you can slide it on a smooth surface just fine. I noticed a lot of problems with the brick tolerances when I was putting this together. Some of the bricks are warped and actually don't want to fit together properly. Just a lot of weird stuff going on here. Like, this is how you open the cockpit, and then these are the horse legs, which kind of mush out because there's so many ball joints in there. So it doesn't really hold this guy in any meaningful way. So I don't know if you're supposed to try and plug this guy in somewhere, because there's not really a place to do that. I mean, there are studs here, but his legs don't really reach them in any sort of way. And then it shows you are supposed to, like, clip this on, like actually snap it onto the studs on the front here, but actually lining those up is rather difficult. There we go. Well, that's got it, but then it looks, I don't know, just looks kind of weird. In any case, the instructions have you extending these again, but the picture on the front shows these shorter, so I kind of like to differentiate between the ones for the horse and the ones for the tank. So I think these look a little bit better on the tank, and I just stuck his guns right on top there, because you can put these pretty much anywhere. You can stick them, on top of the guns or whatever makes you happy. Whatever makes you happy. Don't want to push too hard, because it'll actually, these pieces will fall off. But anyway, here it is from the back. So yeah, I mean, it's a tank of some kind. It's a vehicle for sure. Not the most impressive thing I've ever seen. It's just so many, like, I don't know, there's so many pieces used for this that were not used for the horse, and it's like, you could have just made them separate sets. I don't really understand the need to have them transform, since they don't actually transform. But again, I don't know anything about the show or whatever. But so here's the tank. Like I said, the weapons, they fire just fine, even in the short mode. So that's kind of cool. I like these clear guns that you get, and all the weapon pieces and all that stuff, the armor bits. Those are cool. Yeah, I don't know really what else to say. It's interesting, that's for sure. There's a whole lot of solid bricks going into this thing. And like I said, these ones in the middle, a lot of these were the ones that were warped. I had to really force them together. And if I wiggle this thing around too much, it'll pop apart. So I'm just trying to be careful. But yeah, if you guys want this set, it's not nearly as fun to play with as you would think, just because the parts are all so fiddly, that when, you want something that you can, like, play with. And the horse, when it's in the horse mode, feels too fragile. And then this thing is it's just a brick. And, if they had added some wheels maybe in the bottom, just something you could roll it around and something there, but not so much. So I would say if you want this set, cool, but don't pay full price for it. Seriously, wait until it hits mass retail. I know Toys R Us has them early or something for some reason. And they've got the price jacked up. Wait until it hits full retail and see what the price is. And even then, just wait for a sale. Yeah. So that's going to do it for this review. I want to thank you guys so very much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, that's going to do it for this one. I got a lot more Lego, a lot more Transformers stuff. Oh, guys, I am so behind. But yeah, that's going to do it. Thanks so much again for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.